We're in a kind of a interesting place in Prince George's County. I was listening to both Jim and the Lieutenant Governor talk about the things that they've done in the Hogan administration and Rutherford administration to, make the state more business friendly. It sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it, Jim? Yeah, it was the things that we did in the very beginning of the Baker administration coming in after, I didn't have the good fortune to win on the first try. So I had like 8 years to go around and talk to businesses and see what the frustration was. But one of the things that we did was we did the same thing. We did a top to bottom review of all of our agencies. We said, what made it difficult for people to do business in Prince George's County? The first thing we had to deal with in the county was ethics. So one of the first bills we put in was a very strong ethics legislation in the county. The other thing had to deal with the way we treated people. So we actually on one day brought in all of our workers throughout the county into a session. For a week we actually brought them in and we talked about what we call the Baker principles. And in that, just real quickly, were two things that stand out to me, and that is customer service. Everyone who deals with Prince George's County is a customer. And the other was a sense of urgency, that we're given a limited amount of time in government to do the things we need to do. And so we wanted people to walk away with that. So we looked at agencies that were making it hard for people to do business, and we came up with our Department of Permits, Inspection, and Enforcement with DPI, so there's one-stop shop for our regulations. We also came up with incentive funds for people to look at Prince George's County. I'll end with this. At the beginning of administration, nobody would look at the county. And I would say to my good friends, my good friend Ike Leggett, I'd say, Prince George's County is the economic engine of the Washington region, and I dare say the state of Maryland. And they would laugh like you're doing now. 5 years later, look at this. You're going to have $7 billion worth of development in Prince George's County that's going to take place at one time in this county. That's not including if we get the FBI to come to Prince George's County. It has mean that we've changed the way people and businesses look at us. And so we're very pleased with the progress we've made.
Okay, first question for both county executives. Describe the economic benefits that you see to your respective counties due to the completion of the Purple Line.
I think for us, make sure I'm on here. Yeah, for us, we see this as a great economic development tool. We've got at least 4 stops of the Purple Line that are going to be at the University of Maryland, top-tier research institution. We're building a brand new hotel and conference center around College Park. And so the benefit of that is from a real estate perspective, there's going to be a lot of development that's going to happen around that Purple Line in Prince George's County. There's going to be a lot of job creation and a lot of opportunities for businesses in the county, in the state, to actually create jobs for us. And that's going to help the state, and it's going to help Prince George's County with growing our commercial tax base.
I think I would say ditto to that, and I believe that we are in a position for many of the projects that are online to come along faster. They will be much more robust in terms of how well they develop in a timely fashion. In addition to one of the benefits of connectivity, I think it will spur development outside of the individual quarter itself, but allow us to make greater connectivity. We anticipate not only the growth of jobs as a result of this, long-term jobs, but the enormous amount of construction jobs we will benefit from as well.
Can I just add one more thing? I'm sorry. I should have, and Ike and I talked about this when we were talking to the governor about the Purple Line. It's not only going to help create jobs and opportunities in Prince George's County and Montgomery County, but also Anne Arundel County, Howard County, and Charles County because of connectivity to the Purple Line. And it puts us in a position as a state to be very competitive to get the FBI here in the state of Maryland.
County Executive Baker, Prince George's County is planning on the construction of a major hospital campus. Can you describe any thoughts and hopes for private sector development, which will be a spin-off from the construction of the hospital complex?
Yeah, I tell people I do very few guarantees. But one of the guarantees I can tell you is that Largo, and we're calling it downtown Largo, will completely change. Once that $700 million hospital facility is built, and once again, thank you, Governor, for working with us, it's also going to change the boulevard at the Cap Center. You're going to see new retail come in there, but it's going to spur housing and retail around it. And in addition, what we're doing from a government standpoint is we're actually going to move government offices to Largo, which means the foot traffic will be there, which means there will be density there. And so the things that you see as I was in Bethesda, or you see in Silver Spring or DC, you're going to see at downtown Largo right next to the metro. And that's going to spur a great opportunity all around that region, not just in the immediate Largo area, but also in the Woodmore Town Center. You're going to see a great opportunity. So if you're looking for real estate and where to invest, that's it.
Well, two of the places you mentioned, Bethesda and Silver Spring, are in Montgomery County.
There.
I didn't notice that either.
The past is a great indicator of what you can do better in the future.